Shan and Tamina, can you share some of your successes with us?
I'll take you for a ride on my garbage truck. Oh no.
5th of December 2011. One of the things that I found out today, Shafiq, having looked at the last interim assessment, is that there's 30 students in Year 9 who are currently projected to get grade Ds and Es. Okay, how is this possible? These are students who came to the school with either straight 5s or 5.4s.
I'll take you to the door, 'cause you're my queen. Take you uptown, show you the sights you know you wanna ride.
At this moment of time, I'm very confident that the maths department should achieve more than 70% in 2012. But we need to guarantee that the English department will achieve 70% at minimum. That's how it works.
On my garbage truck, we'll pass the nations by.
Our maths progress, as you know, is really strong. That's something that we do well as a school. When the children come in Key Stage 2 to when they leave at Key Stage 4, they do better than the national average. So what I want to do is make sure that English matches that, and that's the biggest challenge we've got.
Drive right through the needle's eye, oh my.
One or two individuals alone cannot have an impact on a day-to-day progress the children make in class. It has to be the classroom teachers. And the people who should have a discussion with the classroom teachers in terms of how we go forward with the identified students are the heads of faculties.
On my garbage truck, I got a stereo. You just gotta turn the knob, and baby we'll go as far as we can. I'll be a garbage man.
It's really important to me that we do everything we can to support the English department to get the grades up, because if we can get to national average with that, then we will be either a good or an outstanding school.
And I'm crushing down, Jesus in the review, and the highway patrol is up ahead.
I think there is an expectation, isn't it, that we as leaders, we need to be somehow competent at looking at data and, be able to filter out things with an objective in mind, to see, to prove or to disprove an hypothesis, if you like, about our department. Exam skills was first introduced in the English department. I can tell you from first-hand experience that it was very challenging initially from two points of view. There wasn't much commitment from the staff, as well as the students did not want to come after school. We have shifted the culture within the department and in the whole school level. Now we have a situation where different departments, they compete for students, and we have exam skills taking place on Monday for English, every Monday, every Tuesday science, every Wednesday humanities, history, geography, sociology, and every Thursday mathematics. So you can very clearly see the shift in the culture within the school, both from the teachers and the students, where students want to learn, and teachers, all teachers from all departments, they compete to ensure our students achieve.
So I'm driving my car and running through the scenarios in my mind. I wasn't particularly confident that we were going to get an amazing result, but I was sort of thinking, Shafiq won't let me down, we're bound to get something close to the 59% that we predicted.
I found out early on that our result is 51% if we are lucky, including English and maths, 5A to C. So hard times ahead. I'm going to try to enjoy as much as I can the remainder of the 3 days here in Egypt. But it'll be interesting to see who performed what in the English department for each class.
I think the first thing she said to me is, "Are you sitting down?" or you need to sit down or something like that. And at this point I'm sort of looking at it, you know, as you do, thinking, is she joking here? Where's the punchline? But there wasn't a punchline. And when I looked at the English progress result, okay, it held up despite the boundary changes. And we know we've got a lot of children that are on that CD borderline, so when they made it more difficult, in some ways it was good that we held it there. But my headline figure dropping was not good in a year in which we were expecting Ofsted. So it was a real sinking feeling. So I felt it like a smack in the head, and I don't want to feel that again. We've really improved our targeting the students. It's always been good. This year we've focused a lot, particularly on our English students. We're fortunate in that we've got a lot of teachers who volunteered to teach exam skills because they want students from Forest Gate to do really, really well. And the motivation of the students that I saw last Wednesday in the Hornbeam Hall was outstanding. Clearly our English teachers are working extremely hard at the moment, as are many other teachers in the school. But for me, if we can get that English result, it will reflect across the curriculum as students bring their better literacy, better ability to write to other subjects. So I'm really, really pleased with that at the moment.
One of my greatest leadership learning presently has to be attracting quality staff who are dedicated, committed to raising standard. And I think as far as English department is concerned, we have done just that.
To produce the results, one of the first things that I have accomplished is sharing a vision with the department. Every single member of that English department has to be on board and know the objectives and how we are going to meet them. After that is shared with initially the staff, we then move on to speaking to the heads of years as well as the students themselves. We get parents on board very early on, so parental engagement is essential to the vision itself. So everybody is working collaboratively to ensure that we achieve the outcomes that we want to achieve.
Saturday schools have been running for a while now, and to be honest, we've been quite amazed with how many students have been coming in voluntarily and asking for more sessions during the weekends. We've even come in on Sundays because of the demand from students.
And I learnt acronyms and benefited me in my exams, as in the mock exam I got a C.
And to have the willingness to go above and beyond. And that is the difference. As soon as staff do that, the team does that, it filters through down to the students, to the parents, to the head teacher, to every members of the senior management team. So everyone is working together, and that is a power that really a force that is to reckon with.
What contributed towards our outstanding result has to be our attention to detail when it came to scrutinizing student progress data. We have a departmental tracker where the tracker looks at how the students have been doing on a live basis, if you like, on a weekly basis, with regards to their control assessment, with regards to their performance in the exams, exam skills sessions every week. This allowed us to have meaningful intervention. I already mentioned the exam skills. We've also had 1 to 3 or small group tuition during the curriculum time as well as outside of the curriculum time, which had proven to be extremely effective.
Miss has taught me to develop my writing skills, to paragraph properly.
I'm in awe of how passionate the students are to learn and to make a real go of this year and make up for the lost time that maybe they suffered from in the beginning of the year.
Before Miss came in, I was working towards a grade C, and she boosted it up to a grade A by helping me how to paragraph and use sophisticated language in my controlled assessments and in the exam as well.
You can see from the hard work that they put in, coming on Saturdays, coming on Sundays, coming in their holidays, staying behind after school, before school, lunch times, working with the students individually, in groups. This was a desperate need for the current situation, for the present time. And because of this, we will see hopefully a big rise in the English department's result.
So it's really great to see so many happy faces opening up their preliminary mock result. At the same time, I have seen so many disappointing faces, if you like. But what's good about it is that not only they're disappointed, they have actually, they're thinking about how to do better next time, and they're really, really disappointed, but they know they've got a few weeks left before the actual exam.
So really my job was very simple. It was to ensure that the right level of challenge was given to the teachers, and the teachers knew how to set targets and how to challenge students by taking their prior attainment into consideration, because that was missing.
I was like en route to failing English, but I got a B.
Just work hard in school, all the teachers help you, and you will succeed.
We feel absolutely amazing. We can't stop smiling. We're just so happy, absolutely ecstatic. Really pleased for the kids, the staff, everyone. We just can't believe it.
You stressed me out for a whole year. And what did you get?
You got an A. Okay, and you hassled me and Mr. T. Begum, and what did you get? A star and an A. Amazing, well done.
Just hard work, and it's all paid off. Just perseverance, the kids worked hard. We never gave up, did we? Like just putting in absolutely everything we had, to be honest.
I think the consistency and the way we did everything, always on time, so exam skills every week, marking it, working on it, the fix-it time in class, the coursework and the data that Sham and Tamina always looked at how many marks the kids need to get into the next grade and so on. So the consistency and the checking of the data has been really, really useful, because we could use it and it made a really powerful impact.
All of us English teachers truly believe in is it doesn't matter what Key Stage 2 result grade the student came in with, we never gave up on any student. And if you have that, and we did promote this whole culture of growth mindset, let me tell you, students who didn't think they could get a C grade got B grades. Yeah. We entered them for the higher paper. It's just phenomenal. Kids who didn't think they could get the A, they got A stars. The students have achieved what they have today because we worked as one team, and that's what we need to do as a whole school, I think. So yeah, amazing.
You shout it loud, but I can't hear a word you say. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet.
I had no doubt whatsoever in the last few years that I have been line managing the English department that we could achieve result such as this.
Far away, far away.
We were fighting an excuse culture.
You take your aim, far away, far away.
And this was only possible because we had effective leadership, a dedicated team, outstanding teachers who were committed, who were relentless, who did not understand failure.
I am titanium.
I have seen how hard you have worked on a personal level, and I would like to thank you for all your hard work. You have achieved outstanding results.
Coming down.
And I am certain that this level of success will continue to be the case in years to come.
Ghost town and haunted love.